In this lesson, we will create an interface management profile. What will the interface management profile do for us? In default, our interfaces do not respond to ping and we cannot access our interfaces over protocols such as HTTP, HTTPS, SSH and Telnet. We need to create interface management profiles in order to set these accesses. We go under the Network tab so that we can create the interface management profile. Here we will create our profiles by clicking on the Interface Management tab. Let's create our profile by clicking Add here. Let's name it Ping. Let's only allow ping in this profile and say OK. Let's create a new profile. Let's name this profile as HTTPS, HTTP, and ping. Let's also allow SSH in response page. What is a response page? When we do URL filtering on our firewall, we use the response page to open a warning page for users. When we assign this profile under the relevant interface, we can make HTTP, HTTPS, SSH connections to this interface and allow a warning page to be opened from this interface. I choose HTTP, HTTPS, SSH, ping and response page and say OK. Now we have created our profiles. When we go and select these profiles under our interfaces, these interfaces can now use these features. For example, when we assign this profile to our inside interface, we will be able to ping the IP of the inside interface of our firewall, and we will be able to access it via SSH, HTTP and HTTPS, and we will have activated the response page feature. Now let's go to our client and ping our firewall. Currently, we will not be able to ping firewall as we do not apply this profile to any of our interfaces. After applying the profile, we will be able to ping and connect to our firewall's graphical user interface via HTTPS. Let's go to the client and do our test. Now I came to our client. Let's open the command line and ping our firewall. First of all, let's look at the IP address we use in this client, then let's throw our ping. The IP of this client is 172.16.0.144 and the gateway IP address is 172.16.0.254. Now let's ping our firewall from here. As you can see right now, we cannot ping our firewall, because there is no permission. Now let's go and select our interface management profile we created under interface and run our test again. When we come to the firewall side again, let's go to the Interface tab and select our management profile under the relevant interface. Our inside interface is half. Let's open it by clicking here. There is the Management Profile section in the Advanced tab. You can select the interface management profile you want from here. If we choose the profile name ping, we will only allow ping to this interface. If we choose the HTTP, HTTPS, SSH, response and ping profile, we will activate these 5 features. Let's activate this profile in this interface and say OK. Let's say yes. Let's just let our WAN interface be pinged as well. Let's choose the profile we created for ping in this interface. In the same way, let's choose the ping profile for the 1/3 interface. Now, after selecting the profiles, let's activate these settings on our firewall by making commit. Now our settings are loaded successfully. Let's close our window, go to our client, ping our firewall and check if we can access the graphical user interface. When we come back to our client, let's ping our firewall from here. Now, as you can see, our firewall responds to ping requests. Now let's open our web browser and see if we can access it or not. Let's connect to our graphical user interface by typing HTTPS 172.16.0.254. Since it does not trust the certificate, it gives us a warning here. Let's say connect. As you can see, we are now accessing the graphical user interface of our firewall. We create interface management profiles in order to assign the feature you want to the interface you want, and by selecting this profile in the Advanced section under the relevant interface, we activate the features we want. That's all we have to say in this lesson. See you in our next lesson. Bye.